what I was talking to Jody about on the phone was the Caledonia Fair.
Yes.
We had talked a lot about the importance of volunteers, and we were talking about her own children and how they're engaging in volunteering in the fair. So I wonder, Jody, you could talk about what the Caledonia Fair is doing for initiatives to engage the youth, and because that's the youth is our future. Probably the success of the fair are volunteers as well. We always stand by the key to the success of any festival, event, fair, community are the volunteers. They're the root part of our community, right down to the hospitals.
Yes.
We see a lot of volunteers in hospitals. So maybe you could talk about what the Caledonia Fair is doing to engage the youth and how your family is participating.
I think it's an interesting challenge. Everyone wants kids involved, and then it's always tough to balance with kids between it can't all be the fun and gravy jobs, but it can't all be the jobs that nobody else wants either, because you need to give them a sense of ownership. One of the first things, we tried for quite a while, we had a committee of just the kids, and it was difficult to get them to start to put their ideas forward with that, because they didn't have a framework. So we've gone to more just a direct mentorship. Kids get involved in whatever committees they want to and things that interest them, and then they also help in general as needed, and it's a matter of empowering people to be able to say, hey, you're busy, come on over here. You have to make it fun for them, and you also have to listen to their ideas. There's such a temptation every time someone says something, even if it is something, yeah, we did, it didn't work. You have to frame it in a way, especially with kids, that, well, we did do it this way, but maybe you've got a different spin on it that brings it something fresher. You also have a place for them. We have, as well as having places for our directors to relax, a couple of years ago, a couple of families got together and we created a kids lounge at the fair. So the kids have their own space. So they have their own sense of ownership. The place where they can go when they don't have jobs, that they can hang out with their friends. And they make their fair friendships. Kids want to be where their friends are, right? So they come together, they work with their families, they work with their friends. We get them in things. We have a lot of my marketing team are under the age of 30. Some under the age of 20. So Twitter was started by she was 14 at the time when she asked, can I start a Twitter account? Okay. Our webmaster is 60, and he works with a 16-year-old on Twitter, a 29-year-old or 28, late 20s on Tumblr and Instagram, and a 21-year-old on Facebook. And
wow.
So you've got to find things that they want to do. You've got to listen to what they want to do. You've got to supervise them and not just abandon them, and mentor them along. But I think those are some of the keys. My children are involved in, they just wanted to hang out and do things. My husband always says they're only doing this to make you happy, but they insist they're there because they love it. My eldest got all of her volunteer hours for high school in 1 year. And the youngest wants to keep up with her. And she has a posse of friends who they never see each other. They go to different schools. They're different ages. They never see each other except at fair time, but at fair time they are like a fab four walking down the midway together having fun, and then they'll go and do something, help out somewhere for a while. So
You had mentioned one of your daughters coined the phrase
TGIF. Yes, that was a couple of years ago. Jessica just said, can I tweet TGIF? Thank goodness it's fair time.
That's awesome.
That's brilliant. We love that.
What we're looking for is you're proofing the yeast means you're making it come alive to start growing. All right, our next question. What course must be taken in order to be able...
Ducks and quack, and fish go blub, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's no sound